Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're playing Brawl Brothers. Alright, I'm pretty sure we... No, it's a fighting game, right? Yeah, probably. Let's go normal. 2, play, hit on. Angry mode off, alright. Maybe it's a beat 'em up. I'm starting to think after that it might be a beat 'em up. I don't know. We'll see. One or the other, I'm assuming. Yeah, probably beat 'em upper. Hitboxing, it's kind of difficult to hit these little bastards. Alright, so we got a slide. Alright, so that's a grab. Alright, so that's our special move. We got jump, we got attack, we got grab, and then we got our special move. R and L doesn't seem to be doing anything. I mean, it's a basic beat 'em up. Nothing like extravagant or game-changing in any way, shape, or form. But I mean, it's a decent little one. I mean, music's good, sound effects are fine. We're doing just the same enemy, different colors. I mean, that's kind of... basic bitch. And the fact that they have shotguns and they're not attacking at all. It does take forever to pick up the item. So when we picked up the food, we actually dropped the bat. Alright, the bat seems to be slow. Like, as soon as we go to use the bat is when we're actually getting hit. Jesus. Yeah, the bat sucks. Like, picking up the weapon, just... I like that you get to pick where you spawn at, so you kind of have an idea. So you can kind of get out of things a little bit. Okay, the bat sucks. Come on, what a... Oh, we're getting shot by the fucking airplane. Fair. At least he shoots everybody. Alright, I mean, it's a shooter. It's kind of cheesy. And not really just necessarily for the helicopter, but just the way the combat is. But this is kind of stupid. We're going to save that for now. The movesets are fairly okay. I get that this is what the games do, but I mean, this constant same over and over and over again, we slid right into it. But see, that's what I'm talking about on the cheese. Like, we got a guy throwing a fireball as we... come on! It's like some of these enemies justify just cheesing them down with the thing. That is the one thing I've never really liked about a lot of the things, is knocking them off screen. I really kind of wish they would hit like an invisible wall and stay in the confines of the screen. Because it just adds to kind of an annoyance, especially against certain enemies that, for one, might be able to do things off screen, and it just takes so much more time waiting for the enemies to show back up. And almost everything you do, they wind up off screen. So it's like you literally have to stand right here and fight halfway in the middle and hope that nothing else happens. But then they still wind up off screen. And it's just really kind of annoying. But again, that's just me. Yeah, I hate the way the weapons arc in it thing, they're only good against like very tall things. I do like that. I don't know if that was actually where we were supposed to go or if it's just a way that we can go. But it's like we can go without having to fight everything. Like, I wonder if we could just, yeah, we could just kind of go up and not worry about fighting everything. At least the enemies really do have varying differences. And not just, you know, the basic shit that some of them do. It's kind of cool that they give you the option when you continue to change your character. I like that. That is actually different. Alright, so he doesn't have the power slide. He's got a... I don't even know what he has, but it's not a power slide. Kind of cool. Yeah, trying to do his grab is really... You might as well just attack normally. Yeah, he does this weird, like... like, what is this? Like... It's supposed to be a grab, but it's not grabbing. I mean, all in all, it's a basic... it's a basic brawler. I mean, nothing really spectacular, except for the fact that you could choose two different characters, set your amount of lives, and continues in the options menu. I didn't bother to check and see how much we can do at any given moment. What the hell? And you can actually change them. On continue. So that's cool. Unfortunately, you can... Are you fucking kidding me? Is that all this guy just... He can, like, just constantly do that and just grab us at every moment. I mean, all in all, controls are good. Graphics look good. The game looks good. The game sounds good. The game plays fine. The enemies do more in this than I've seen in some of them. Like, they do have the cheese where they can stop you in mid-attack and, like, grapple you and do other things. When you fucking stand still, you're dead. Just die. I mean, for the most part, it's no different than any other one, so that it's not really saying much. But just the constant same 2 and 3 enemies, for the most part, is a bit boring. This level feels weird. Fucking cheesy motherfucker, dude. I also dislike the very limited things that you can do in this game. You pretty much have the one attack button. And the enemies seem to be able to just break through your basic attacks constantly. So like you're in mid combo and there's not really anything you could do about it, and they just knock you out of it and take half your life. I mean, that's, I think, the biggest problem with this. And I get them doing it, like, it, you know, makes the game a little harder. Like, this is ridiculous. We're attacking, and somehow we're attacking them, and they still wedgie us? Like, what the fuck? I don't like that other guy as much. Like, see, this is stupid, though. Like, how are we getting wedgied fucking facing the guy? There's just a lot of annoyances in this thing. Like, the ramped up, the goofy difficulty by being cheesy is kind of what we're doing in this. I feel like we're just going around in circles. How much more of this do we need to go through? Like, seriously. It feels like this level is just, like, infinite. I feel like we keep running into the same thing here. I did not want to pick up that stupid... I don't know, I see the appeal to a point, but I've never really been a huge... Like, I don't mind playing them every now and again, and some are better than others. But I've never been a huge fan of the beat-em-ups. Just because it really just feels like, you know, just constant doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. And it just bores me after a little bit. Because you just constantly run into shit like that. And it just, I don't know, for me it's just not as enjoyable. The game itself is fine, and if you're a beat 'em up, I'm sure it's going to be more appealing. See, off-screen shooting, this is what I'm talking about, where I fucking hate that kind of stuff. But these are just not my games. This level is just becoming annoying as hell, like, honestly. Is it ever gonna fucking end, or what? Like, we're just on repeat. And it's just getting more and more boring. Because I feel like we just keep doing the same thing. It's like we're going the wrong way somehow, even though there's a one fucking direction you can go. just, these games to me are just too repetitive with not enough stuff going on and just too much, like, kind of cheesy, like, unavoidable hits that no matter, I feel like no matter how good you are or no matter what's going on, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. It seems like a game more just to... I don't know. I could be vastly mistaken. Maybe there are other people out there that definitely can do this without taking a lot of damage or whatever. But I just feel like there's too much cheese on what the enemies do that make it to where it's not possible, and you're just like shit like that where you're just stuck, and that is just what it is. I mean, I'm sure we could cheese our way through. Really, he caught me in mid-slide and just got my back. I don't, that attack just, or that whatever, doesn't do a shit. Like, seriously. Can we say just ridiculous? Like, this level fucking sucks. I'm sorry. I am so over this stupid level, it's not even funny. I really wish you had more. I mean, we have 6 buttons, and we use pretty much 2 of them. I mean, you have the 3rd one. I mean, you have this that doesn't fucking do anything but get you killed. Yeah, and then you have your special move that takes life from you. So, like, all in all, you have 2 buttons. We have a 6-button controller, and we play with 2. 2.5. Whatever. Fucking ran right into the dude. What, I'm not a... So I can't actually even use my special move right now. It feels like we're back at the start again. I don't know what the hell's going on with this level, and it's just annoying the shit out of me. Like, what in the hell is going on with this level? Seriously. Will you just come on the screen so you can die? Seriously, come on. Yeah, like, this is the same fucking thing. We got, like, reset again. I mean, how many times do we have to do this? Seriously. Fucking stupid. I tried going through and just doing at the one spot, trying to go through the other things. This is stupid. It really is just dumb. Like, we're right on top of each other, neither one of us is hitting the other person. And this is the same, because this is the same thing where we... They are damn good at just, like, perfectly catching you in everything that you do. This is getting to be... This is the definition of insanity right here. We're just doing the same fucking thing over and over and over again, hoping for something different. The fucking wedgie bot is just really stupid. That's what we're gonna call him. It's wedgie bot. Whatever. I don't know, I've kind of lost any semblance of respect I had for the game, all in all. Like this, the level's stupid, we're getting into the whole repetitive mobs where we're getting stun locked because of whatever. Will you just... Like, the hitboxes are kind of off. Like, I'm wondering if you throw something through here or what? I don't know. Like... But I'm really sick of doing this. I really am. This is absolutely annoying as hell. Oh yay, we're back here again. Will you hit? I mean, there's got to be something I'm missing, obviously, I would imagine, but like, how are you even supposed to figure it out? Like, I'm done. The game really, like, the game's fine. It plays alright, but it's very repetitive, as most of these are. Like, call you spade a spade. It is definitely, you know, repetitive, but it has the cheese to it. Like, the hitboxing is weird. We're both sitting there attacking each other. Neither one of us are hitting it. The enemy has the ability to just hit you while you're comboing, but you can't stop comboing, really. And it's like, what, you have to hit and back up and hit. And, like, there's just so many things that make the game just really kind of annoying. And that level was just, like, absolutely atrocious. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And honestly, at this point, I don't even fucking care. Like, I just did not really enjoy the game. I don't overly enjoy beat-em-ups as is. So we already started off with that. Not a problem. Like, I get the concept. I understand them. There's the people that really love them, and then there's the rest of us, I think. It's playable, but I think there's better, much better beat-em-ups out there than this one. I feel like the one thing it has going for it is picking two different characters and being able to, you know, when you continue, to pick and choose which one you do. I'm curious how many other starts we can do, like how many lives we can give ourselves and how many continues maxed out, just out of curiosity. Okay, so we can do 5 lives and 5 continues. But all in all, like, that's interesting. I don't know what angry mode is. Would like to know about that. I don't feel like playing the game again, though, to be honest. And I don't know how much I'd be able to tell the differences. But all in all, the game is fine, is playable. Controls are solid. Everything plays well. It really is drab, really basic. It really doesn't feel like it has much going for it. I mean, yeah, it looks decent. But enemy design actually works out fairly decent. They actually do have a decent amount of guys that do different things, even though they're the same. The different colored ones definitely do have their own, like, movesets, so to speak, and attacks, which is nice. You got the pink guy that just sits there and just cheesily slides you. And some of the other stuff, one's guy that kicks, the other one that does the rapid E-Honda punching. But the issues I have with it is, one, you pretty much are playing with one button. Yeah, you can jump. Jumping doesn't do a whole lot, so you're just one buttoning through most of the game for the most part. That I find is lazy and boring. The hitboxes are really kind of hit and miss and off, and it's just weird where you're like bouncing, you're just passing through each other, attacking, and nothing's happening, and that is annoying in and of itself. And then the second level, like, let's just, the second level is absolutely trash. I don't know what's going on. I mean, you only have 2 possibilities on each one. So what, is there like a little special thing that you're trying to do? There's nothing that's showing you or telling you what to do. So once you do 1 or 2 things, you're already like all discombobulated. I don't know. The whole thing is stupid and does not belong in a beat 'em up at all. You're not supposed to be trying to figure out fucking puzzles on a stupid beat 'em up to where you're just endlessly punching through the same 4 guys, and the wedgie bullshit that they can catch you no matter where you are or what's going on. Just all of a sudden you're like, oh, we're wedgied. Kind of dumb. So all in all, the game is fine. The game is playable, but it really lacks a lot of luster or enjoyment to really make it to where it's not the bottom tier of beat 'em ups. Like, I feel like even the Sailor Moon games feel a little bit better to a point, but I mean, I feel like this is on the same kind of par where, yeah, Sailor Moon had the multiple different characters, but they all more or less function the same, and only 1 or 2 really work to be able to progress you through the game, because the rest of the things were too short and the enemies were so cheesy that there's only so much you can do before you just could not progress any further. And I think that's what puts this one a little bit above Sailor Moon. Is Sailor Moon, to a point, is almost unplayable after a little while because of the range issues, unless you want to play with only one character that actually has a range. And the enemies get to be so cheesy that, like, almost makes it unplayable after a certain point. This game has the cheesy enemies, has the things, but I don't feel like it matters which characters you play. I think you can still make it through stuff. And so far, those 2 guys, like, the only differences really besides the special moves was one, the ninja slid, and the other guy kind of ran, half-assed ran, and didn't really clothesline, but kind of ran and bumped into stuff. Wasn't very, like, detrimental or even memorable. But all in all, like, not a lot of variety. The enemies are different enough to make things a little bit better, but not enough to keep your interest. And it falls a lot flat. I think there's so many better ones out there. So anyways, with that being said, thanks for joining me, guys. Till next time, you guys have a good day.